Hi, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Coach Rob. Today we're going to cook some chicken wings in the fryer. We have to get it prepared first. Right, we'll put them in a bowl. But before we even do that, we're going to say, some people ask me, why do you call it Cooking with Coach Rob? It's because since 2002, September 2002, I've been helping out at Lamberg High School with the cross country and track and field teams. Right, and hopefully we can continue to do that, even though I'm switching jobs. And also I've been helping out the past five years for the Victoria Special Olympics. I've been helping with the soccer program for like 4 or 5 years, and this past September, or October actually, I started helping out with the floor hockey, and I really enjoy doing all those sports. And hopefully with my new job I can make arrangements to still help out with the floor hockey on the Monday nights, because it's a great program. They got great players and great coaches, and it's just like a block away from where I live. So that's the story there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to prepare these, and we'll get them ready to go in the fryer. Then we'll be back. So once again, like, we're back on, and this isn't really like an educational video. Well, like, this is more or less for fun and your entertainment. So we got our chicken wings here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some of the garlic powder in. Right, I know some people coat them with flour, but do you think we need to do that, Shannon? Should we put flour in as well, or just the garlic powder?
I think just the garlic powder will do.
Like, I'm not sure how much to put in. Like, is that probably good?
That's probably good.
Then we're gonna put that there, and we are going to use the tongs again, so we don't do cross-contamination. It's a word that is sort of still semi-popular. It was more popular about 8-10 years ago, but and we're going to use another. Get it, got it spin around, and we'll take another quick look at it. And do we need a bit more powder, do you think, or what do you think?
I think so.
What?
Probably a bit more.
A bit more? Like, yeah. Remember, this is the first time we've done these, like, oh, jeez. That's probably good, and we'll put this back on again, right? Shake it all about. Yeah, I think that looks good now, eh?
Yeah.
So we're going to go over to our T-Fal ActiFry again, right? And there's 2 buttons. Oh, it opens up like that. And for this one, we're going to take out the agitator, this little thing here that spins around. Because I was watching another YouTube video earlier today, and he had it in, and then he took it out. And it's going to be on the kitchen timer about 30 minutes. I'm going to put, we might have to do these in 2 batches, we'll see. Right? So we'll be back in a second after I get the rest of these in the fryer. As you can see, we got some in the ActiFryer now, and we got some left over here, so we are going to do this on the side of caution, but we're not going to jam them all in at once. So what we're going to do now is we can continue rolling when we do this. It's as simple as turning this on by plugging it in. Just kidding. And we just turn it on here. Right, and that will start to spin in a sec here, I believe. That's not spinning. I guess it doesn't spin, does it? Oh, no, it doesn't spin, because this is the thing that moves it around. So we're going to put our kitchen timer on now. Start. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll show you the progress. Once again, we'd like to thank my good friend Shannon, who is normally on the camera, but right now we're just going to go over here and we're going to show you they are cooking in the T-Fal ActiFry original. We do not have the agitator, and it's right here. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos. I think it was Mike's Garage. Thank you, Mike, for showing your video. You have the same fryer, and you mentioned in your comment section that not to have the agitator in. So thank you, sir, for that. So as you can see, we're down to 16 minutes on the clock, and what we're going to do is we're going to shut it off for a sec, because it says you're supposed to check and turn it over. Oh, they're looking good. Look at that, Shannon. Right?
Oh, wow.
And so we got to turn all these over, right? And we were talking about Special Olympics at the beginning of the episode. I urge you, like, if you're in any community and want to volunteer at Special Olympics, they have a great program. They're in most countries and cities across the world. And if you don't want to be like a coach, like in the court or in the gym or on the field, they have other positions that work behind the scenes. So I really encourage you. It's a great program. You meet a lot of great people through the Special Olympics program. Okay, so I think we turn them all over. So we're going to push this back down, and we're going to turn it back on. And we got another 15 minutes, and we'll see how they are then. Okay, as you can see, well, we're down to about 4 minutes. But we're going to do it a quick check here, because they might be done. So we're going to shut that off for a sec. We're going to carefully open this. Make sure it doesn't pop up too high, right? Okay, we're going to put a couple on here. We're going to temp them like they do look done, but you never know. Like, you gotta. So we're going to come over here using the temperature gauge, like. Yeah, and as you can see, it's 181, 183, 185 Fahrenheit. So as long as they're over the 160, we're good, like 165. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of these out now, right? Then we'll cook the second batch. And I was going to put the agitator in for the second batch, but you know what? I don't think I will. I think I'm going to do it the exact same way as this one. Right? Maybe next time when we have a smaller one, we will do the agitator. Okay, so I'm going to put the second batch in now. And when we get those all cooked, we'll have a final report. Thank you. Okay, we have our second batch cooking now. The first ones were really good, right? The second batch, we're going to try a bit of barbecue sauce, and when we're ready to do that, we'll have Shannon videotape for that. Thanks. Oh, hi, you're back. Hi. Yeah, I'm just doing the final temperature check on the final batch here, right? And that's good. That's 187, 190. Remember, it has to be 160. So we're going to just put this here for a sec. And this time we're going to use some of the barbecue sauce that we got at Walmart the other day on sale. It was like 75 cents. So we're not sure if this is the best way to do this. But we're just going to take them from the fryer and put them in here. All right, then we're going to... And we got them all in there. Then we'll be back in a sec to show you the final product with the barbecue sauce on. Okay, as you can see, we've got the barbecue sauce on the final set of ribs, and we're just going to evenly put them. You know what, Shannon, are you hungry, or?
Yep.
Maybe, I'm just going to have maybe, I think you got an extra one there. Okay. You might end up with one of these in a sec. But anyway, that's it for this episode of Cooking with Coach Rob and
Shannon.
And this is, of course, July 17th, 2019, and we're coming to you from Esquimalt, BC, Canada. Thank you, and have a great night.